Okay, a little more back flying. Now, your feet look reasonably neutral there. Obviously, you came up there and moved towards your head, so you're going to either need to bend your legs a little bit more or give a little bit more arm input, which is going to be stretching your arms behind your head. Now there, I'm saying put your knees wider. If you can stop these views as your feet pass the screen, try and note whether your legs are symmetrical, whether your right leg is out wider than your left leg, because that kind of asymmetry will cause a turn, and where your ankles are sort of pointed. I don't want to stop it while I'm debriefing because it stops the voiceover, but you can always stop it and then just restart it. This looks pretty good. If you look at the angle between your hips, or between your hip and your upper leg, that's about 90. As it extends to greater than 90 is when you start driving towards your head, and then your upper and lower leg have about a 90-degree angle between them, and that's what I like. There you go. You were getting pretty big on that hip angle. So when we do some more back flying, generally I'd like you to make more of a focus of staying off the net. You spend a lot of time on the net, and although I guess it's a nice place to reset, it's not really teaching you much when you sit down on there. I don't want you to be going crazy trying to stay off it, and you know, if you need to reset, that's fine. Just keep thinking about coming up. Now, if you go back a couple of seconds there and take a look at your feet are really down far below your knees and turning to the side, those kinds of things are going to give you headaches. Okay, so what I was saying there is that your right knee is out more than your left. And again, if you can be a little bit more deliberate about setting yourself down on the net. Okay, a little bit overextended with your legs. You're driving towards your head. Okay, so now a first shot at standing up. Now there's a big difference there. You just try to do a sit-up, and then you sort of arch with your back, and that second one got you up. Okay, looking a little bit better. Sort of erratic with the input, but if you can side slide into my hand, and then as you feel the pressure there start increasing more and more and more, that's more of what I'm looking for than that pistoning of your leg. Now look at your right hand here, not helping you out at the moment. Right leg marginally helping you out. Right hand is dipping down low. Now, there you go. It's definitely a balance point on a side slide, how powerful you want to make it. As you get more and more powerful, you have a tendency to do that, to roll over. So, okay. So just taking a little bit different dock on that side body, and you can see that your upper body is doing a lot better. Okay, and this is just sort of another version of the stability drill here that I was doing with you, trying to take hard docks and move you around, push you, pull you. Just make you keep flying while somebody else is kind of feeding you crap. Nice. Your left elbow is sort of sinking back towards your hip, which is not perfect, but that was so much better than the other side sliding that you've done here. Now, I mean, you're really getting a good side slide here. You're pitching your chest, your arms are working together, your legs digging down, your right leg is just kicking straight out. That's a really good looking side slide there. Hopefully you're pleased with that. I'm really, really happy to see that. Right on. So this is just an AFF following drill. I just kind of wanted you to fly without thinking about it. Much better just neutral hand position. They're still a little bit lower than I'd like them to be, but they're much closer to where I want them. You used to be 8 or 10 inches below your shoulder, and now you're just maybe a couple of inches below your shoulder. These docks were really nice. No tension on the grips. Felt really good. You still, if you're watching your feet, you're just kind of kicking out into the wind, kicking, and I think that you're going to eventually want to be smoother than that. You're not going to want to do that. So docking on me was a little bit rough at first on these side body docks, and they got much better. And I'm again kind of feeding you crap here, side sliding into you, and it's good work keeping us in place. Yep. And I definitely wanted you to hold on through this. Just kind of, I'm just being a crappy flyer basically, and pushing away from my slot and trying to get you to compensate for it. Like, keep an eye on your legs, Patrick. You're doing a lot of kicking. Sometimes you need it, but a lot of times you don't. Really good vertical changes without a lot of tension on this grip. Again, legs getting kind of kicky. This is really good side sliding stability, especially because I'm kind of hammering on you. Good work with hand tag. All right, you got one more.